Every year, thousands apply to Deloitte, PwC, EY, and KPMG, but the acceptance rate for these firms remains between 2 and 6%. Rejection usually stems from a lack of targeted preparation for the specific phases of the evaluation. Even high-performing students often fail because they haven't practiced the specific mechanics of the consulting interview. In the next 6 minutes, we are going to build a phase-by-phase Big Four preparation playbook to navigate this process. To start, open a blank document alongside this video and have your current CV ready. You will be drafting your specific strategy as we go. Following this sequence provides a structured path through a recruitment process that typically lasts up to 14 weeks. Your first hurdle is the Applicant Tracking System, or ATS. These are automated screening tools that scan your CV for specific formatting and keywords before a human recruiter ever reviews the document. Most CVs are filtered out here because they use passive descriptions like assisted with or responsible for, which fail to provide the system with measurable data. You should structure your bullet points using the STAR framework: situation, task, action, and result. This ensures every experience is tied to a specific outcome. Look at the difference in Sophia's application. Her original bullet point said she helped organize a workshop. After rewriting it for the ATS, it read, coordinated the logistics for a 200-participant workshop, reducing costs by 20%. The second version provides the concrete metrics the software is programmed to identify. If you have less than 3 years of experience, keep this document to a single page. Quantified metrics make your experience visible to the recruiter. Without them, your CV is likely to be caught in the automated filter. Candidates who pass the CV screen move to digital assessments. Firms use different platforms for this. Deloitte often uses Pymetrics, while PwC and others may use Arctic Shores to test logic and cognitive patterns. These tests require a completely distraction-free environment. Use high-quality headphones to ensure you don't miss any audio instructions or cues during the gamified sections. When taking behavioral assessments, prioritize consistency. The algorithms are designed to detect if a candidate is trying to provide the correct answer rather than showing a stable pattern of decision-making. These digital assessments serve as strict automated eliminators. There are no second attempts if your testing environment is compromised or if you miss the expiration deadline. The next phase is a 30 to 45-minute screening call with a recruiter. This conversation focuses heavily on a high-weight question: why consulting? A candidate named Miguel, who had a high GPA and multiple internships, was eliminated during this round. He focused his answer on high salaries and rapid promotions, which the recruiter flagged as purely extrinsic motivations. Firms look for intrinsic drivers, such as intellectual curiosity regarding different industries and a preference for project-based work with measurable client impact. In your document, draft a pitch that links your interest in consulting to a specific past project or academic experience. Recruiters use this screening to ensure your professional goals align with the high-intensity nature of the consulting model. In the case interview, you must solve a live business problem while the interviewer observes your thought process. Success in this round requires using the MECE framework, which stands for Mutually Exclusive, Collectively Exhaustive. This is a method of grouping information so that categories do not overlap and no data is left out. This diagram illustrates a profitability case. First, split the problem into revenue and costs. Then break revenue down further into volume and price. This structure isolates the root cause, like a price drop driven by a new competitor. Clarify the problem with questions, calculate your estimates out loud, and end with a definitive recommendation. The interviewer evaluates your ability to impose structure on chaos. Your final numerical answer is secondary to the logic and communication you use to reach it. The final stage is an interview with a firm partner. This conversation focuses on your professional maturity and cultural fit within the specific firm. Research the partner's industry specialization on LinkedIn beforehand. Prepare 3 stories using the STAR method that demonstrate your leadership in ambiguous situations. Draft 3 questions about the firm's recent projects or their specific market strategy. Avoid asking about salary or benefits during this final interview. The partner is determining if you possess the professional presence required to represent the firm in front of a client. You now have the 5 core assets for your playbook: an ATS-optimized CV, a testing strategy, your motivational pitch, the MECE framework, and targeted partner questions. Proficiency comes from repetition. Successful candidates typically complete 20 or more live practice cases and tailor every application to the specific firm's culture. If you don't receive an offer on your first attempt, Big Four firms often allow you to reapply after a 6 to 12-month cooldown period. Securing a Big Four offer is the result of executing a specific, predictable preparation system. Use the notes you've taken today to begin your first application.